what's up? This is Justin from We As Human, and you are watching Alt Rock Live and Rocked. This is my buddy, Jake, play guitar.
Justin, guitar.
Adam and I play drums.
So it's insanely hot right now, and there's about 10,000 people in line, give or take.
Oh my
So
goodness.
this is a big weekend. How are you guys liking this festival so far, even though it's in the very beginning stages of it?
This is our first year here at Welcome to Rockville, and yeah, we just heard there's like 10,000 people in line. The bands are already starting up over there, so we're stoked to. It's not a nicer day we could ask for.
Yeah.
Unless it like started raining money. That'd be a nicer day.
I'm pretty sure I'd have a totally different job if it started raining.
Yeah,
right
I don't think
now.
that's gonna happen.
No offense,
though,
you guys are awesome.
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
saying.
For now, we'll just enjoy some rock and roll.
Yeah, it's not even noon yet. The day is all day today and all day tomorrow.
Right.
So like this is your first time being here at this festival. Have you guys played any other big festivals yet so far this year or last year?
We just played last night. We played Rockfest in Florida.
Tampa.
In Tampa, Florida.
We know where we're at.
Yeah, that's right.
You got the state. That's what matters.
Yeah, it was us and Avenged Sevenfold and Pretty Reckless and a bunch of other bands.
Awesome. A lot of bands are going to be here actually tonight too. if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
they are. Yeah, exactly. I was
They're
looking
all like
out.
on the same. You might as well just stay at the same tour bus and just all.
I know exactly. Yeah, we were talking with the guys from Adelita's Way, and
Yeah.
like we were all just like kind of congregating the same, just jump around all summer long.
Just throwing it out there. If you get on the same tour bus as Taylor Momsen, I'm internally jealous. Just gonna throw it out. Sorry if that's inappropriate.
It's
but,
all
you
right.
know.
Hey, it's
I
Cindy
wanted to.
Lou Who, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
I hope she doesn't watch this. Like she's gonna hate me for
No,
saying.
I'm sure she probably laugh at it. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, Cindy Lou Who from that. It's a pretty dramatic step. But talking
Little
about my first time seeing you guys live was last year, Carnival of Madness.
Oh, yeah.
How was going on that on tour with everything? Like you guys like good friends with Skillet, get picked up for the tour. Like how was that experience last year being on the Carnival?
Yeah, it was great. We made a ton of new fans. The bands were super nice, hanging with Shinedown and P. Roach and those guys. We made some awesome friends. It was just great.
Yeah, man.
So it was such a it was such a unique experience too. Like see some of the carnival elements. Was there anything crazy that happened on that festival? Like anything like totally ridiculous that was almost show-stopping? Or was it just like pretty much business as usual
Lots
for
of
this festival?
behind-the-scene pranking.
Yeah.
A lot of
Okay, please give it
ninja clipping with the little clothespin ties and
Ninja
stuff like
clips.
that.
Yeah, the performer started that. The
Can you explain that a little more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were there were these carnival performers out that like they'd eat fire and dance with fire on stage while Shinedown was playing and all that, and they just we looked down one day and like I had a clothespin on me that said like I don't know what it said, you suck or something, you know, like those old wooden clothespins, and then we started noticing them everywhere. They'd be clipped to your hair, they'd be clipped to your shirt.
Clip to the guitar strap on stage. Like, oh, seriously? What's happening here?
Yeah,
So
I think
you
at
were
one
on tour
point,
with a lot of 8-year-olds, is what I'm hearing.
that's pretty much, yeah,
Okay.
that's how we like to do it.
They were
I remember
really good
at one
at it.
point, I remember Barry from Shinedown playing drums on stage, and he had a ninja clip in his dreads, and he had no idea it was there.
He always dresses
So-
up nice too. That's actually
he
kinda,
does, yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, he
actually.
looked pretty fly. He looked pretty fly.
Yeah, that's always a great accessory. You guys have had a lot of success this year now, like just listening to SiriusXM, how much your music's being played on the station, and you guys are working with outside artists out of the band too, like Lacey Sturm. Like how is like the experience with that, like working with someone else, like from the band, like to actually get noticed for it too, like actually hear your music with someone else? Was it a collaborative effort making that song and then pushing it out? Or was this just, oh hey, I know this girl, and people know who Lacey Sturm is, but still?
Right. Our collaboration with Lacey Sturm came at the very end of the record. I had actually recorded all of the vocals for the entire album, and she came in on a song called Take the Bullets Away, and Take the Bullets Away was finished. I mean, essentially, other than some mixing and mastering. And then I was talking with some of the guys at the label, and we were talking amongst ourselves and just thought that I wrote that song about a woman with a good buddy of mine. We wrote that song together, and so we wanted a woman on it, you know. And as soon as we thought about chick singers, like Lacey was the first one to pop into
Good choice.
our heads. I think so, man. She killed that track. So, but she had just left Flyleaf, and we didn't know if she even wanted to do anything in the rock world anymore. So it was kind of a stretch. But we'd known Lacey for a year or two at that point. And so we sent her the track and kind of crossed our fingers and hope for the best.
It was refreshing to hear her voice on a good song, because it's like seeing her abruptly leave a week before that album release back in September.
Right.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, that's bad," because people don't leave right before that. So
No, yeah, exactly.
It's kind of good to, like, that you guys can work with her and like still bring her into it too. So we're
She
still
killed
seeing her.
it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It turned out great, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flyleaf is a great band, and we have, they're one of the bands that we've kind of modeled our career after, not necessarily our sound, but where they went with their career and all the good that they did. And what they're still currently doing. Geez, I'm talking about them like they're dead. Flyleaf is still awesome. But we really love that band, and so to bring her in on that was it was a dream come true for me, for sure. And we also got John Cooper from Skillet was another collaboration that we did on a song called Zombie.
I saw him live with you guys on stage in St. Louis when you were in the Carnival of Madness too. You brought
Oh
him
yeah,
up.
yeah,
That was actually
he's
really
awesome,
cool
man.
too.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of ours.
Yeah, it's nice to hear they're actually good people in rock too. They're not all super drunk, angry. Can't even remember his name now, from Stone Temple Pilots. Or
Right.
formerly from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, we don't need to say his name,
Yeah,
but we know who you're
like
talking
Voldemort,
about.
he will not be named. That's
That's
totally
right.
works.
Yeah.
What other bands like are you on tour right now this year, like that you love, like that you always like enjoy seeing and playing with and things like that? Are there any like people may not know or like that you're on tour with that people might see this year?
I really dig the guys from Fight or Flight.
Good.
I think they're awesome. In this moment, we had a great time with them. I think they did a great record.
Stoked to be out with Alter Bridge today.
There you go.
Memphis
Yeah.
Mayfire. Heck yeah.
All the Bridge members.
Nothing more, I think, as a band.
Yeah.
You know, for everyone to keep their eyes out for. Those guys
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
coming in
Yeah.
strong.
I'm talking with them tomorrow actually.
Nice.
so-
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're rad, man. They're
Yeah.
cool. There's a good bunch of bands coming up. We're all kind of coming up together, so we keep running into each other, and it's really cool to see the growth and everything, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just talking about, you were saying before how you recorded all the vocals. Can you tell us about the self-titled album, like how that came to be, like what, how much effort went put into that? I know like your lives really, but at the same time, like what was the recording process for you? Like was it all like the crammed in 1 month we got to get this done, or was this like really like a year-long process that you had to keep going back to?
Making this debut record, we didn't feel pressure from anybody but ourselves, really. Our label was great and they really supported us. Our A&R was great, the producer was great. Working with Howard Benson was a dream come true, but really I would say that the real hard work came in the year leading up to the record, when we were writing and then rewriting, and I think we wrote like 50 or 55 songs for the album, and then started cutting them out, and we recorded 13, but we spent about a month or 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that, in LA, in Hollywood, recording that album, and it was a great experience, man. We had a good time. We had a great time. The days that we weren't recording, we were out like hiking through the Malibu hills and like up to the Griffith Observatory and hanging in Hollywood with all the freaks.
It was a
and
good
geeks and-
experience.
Yeah,
all
it's
the way
amazing
around.
though how much,
It was.
even though you do a bunch of work and then you get ready and you have your last month when you're going into production, how like, we got a bunch of stuff left to do. You
Yeah.
know, it's just the way it is. But
Just about every work feels
you know,
like that, yeah.
if it's a good project, it's worth doing. So.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would just like to say one thing, or two things actually. One, it's awesome to hear that the record label is awesome to you. That's also kind of rare in the rock business.
Right.
And two, just to wrap up really quick, is there anything that you guys want to say to your fans, both past, present, and future? If you had one message to them, if you could say anything, just give it your shot right now.
Our fans have shown us so much love, especially over this last year with what we do, and in the state of the music industry right now. To have fans that love us so much and support us so much just means the world, man. It's really hard on the road sometimes, but they show up at every show and they're in the front row and they're just rocking with us, and they come through the line, and we've been hearing stories about how our music has helped them, and to know that something that we've done with our pitiful little selves is helping other people is it's really rewarding, man. So I guess just a thank you to the Humanoids and everybody who's there for us. Believe it or not, like I know they say that we really help them through hard times, but they have no idea how much they do for us. So if we're gonna say one thing, I want to say thank you to you guys for being freaking awesome. Yeah.